Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our Wednesday encouragement. We're going to get to our devotional thought in just a moment, but before we do that, I want to let you know about some of the many things that are going on in October here at Cherry Avenue. Every week, we have our Seniors Bible Study. It meets Tuesday mornings at 10 o'clock. And we're looking at the early church right now and what we can learn about reaching out to our modern world from the church as it was in the beginning. And we would love to have you be a part of that Tuesday mornings at 10 o'clock. Next week, the 14th and 15th, our ladies are going to be going to Blessings Lodge for the Women of Worth retreat. And then Sunday, October 16th, we have our congregational meeting to select church officers for 2023, and that will be right after the worship service. And that afternoon is the crop walk to fight hunger. Cherry Avenue is providing the rest and refreshment stop again, where we're providing packaged snacks and fruit along with drinks for the walkers. So when you're out shopping, we're asking everyone to pick up a box of individually wrapped snacks and bring them to the church building. There's a basket at the information desk where we're collecting those. And if you'd like to help us staff the tables, we would greatly appreciate your help with that. Just call the office or email me, and we'll get you signed up for that. And a busy October culminates with our annual Fall Festival, Saturday, October 22nd from 1 to 4 p.m. We're going to have the giant inflatable games, food, prizes, and a lot more. We have invitation cards at the information desk. You can take those and give them out to your friends and coworkers and neighbors. And if you can help set up or take down, or if you would be willing to help staff a station, even for a while, even if you can't do it for the whole time in just an hour or two, we need all the help we can to make sure this is another great event. And you can sign up by calling the office or emailing me, and I'll be glad to get you connected. Well, natural disasters cause a lot of destruction and devastation. The damage is mounting and the death toll is still climbing in the wake of Hurricane Ian. Here's some of the footage that Scott Carter sent me of his neighborhood in the Port Charlotte area of Florida. Thankfully for Scott and Pat, their house didn't have a ton of damage, but you see that some of their neighbors' houses had extensive damage. They said it might be another week before they have their power back, and of course, in different parts of the state, there was devastation. Hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, they all do a lot of damage. But one of the amazing things about catastrophes like those is how people come together to help those who are in need. I remember when the tornadoes hit Joplin, Missouri a few years ago, a city where I used to live. There were crews of people from all over the country who used their vacation time to go and help repair and rebuild. When Hurricane Harvey hit Texas, NFL football player J.J. Watt started a fund to help the victims, hoping to get $10,000 to $20,000. The total topped $20 million. There have been a number of stories of people pulling together to help those affected by Ian. But one that struck me was that of Dominic DeAndrea. Dominic is 7 years old. He had about $200 saved in his piggy bank. And I don't know about you, but when I was 7, $200 was a fortune. Shoot, I sold my entire collection of 6,000 baseball cards from the 70s and 80s to a guy who flashed $100 in front of me at a time I wanted a 10-speed bike. It wasn't even for anything noble. Dominic had better taste. He said, I was really saving up for a Corvette or an electric scooter, he told a reporter. But people need this. I love the choices of a 7-year-old. A Corvette or an electric scooter. But what I really love is his willingness to take the money he had been saving for something for himself and give it to others who are in need. It's inspiring and a bit humbling too. Philippians 2 says, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of the others. That kind of focus on others is what we're called to have as Christians. And so if you're looking to do something to help those who are recovering from Hurricane Ian, I have two places to suggest. One is IDES, the International Disaster Emergency Service, which is a Christian organization that goes in to help those who've endured the devastation of natural disasters. And their web address is ides.org, IDES.org. The other place I would suggest is the church where Scott and Pat Carter are serving, New Day Christian Church in Port Charlotte, Florida. Their website is ndcchurch.com, and they're working very closely with IDES to help with the recovery efforts there. And I hope you'll consider following Dominic's lead and helping out. I guarantee it'll be a much better trade for you than George Brett and Dale Murphy rookie cards for a 10-speed bike that had its gears stripped 2 days later. But I'm not bitter.